My name's Lori Beggs. I teach the Careers in Education program here at the ISD. We have a 1-hour introductory class for 10th graders, and then we have 2-hour blocks of time for first year and second year students. I started teaching in 1982, so I've been teaching for a lot of years. I've always loved the idea of being part of someone's growth and learning and that excitement that happens when somebody has that aha moment and they can do something that they couldn't do before. And so education's always been my passion. I was offered an opportunity to come here, and I took that opportunity. I've been here for 21 years now. Well, students have an opportunity to really learn about what goes into becoming an educator, the history of education, some of the important things about certification and how you go about getting certified to be a teacher, but also what goes into being a teacher. You know, that developing relationships and developing your school climate, your school family with students, which is critical, and then taking that relationship that you built in your school family and transferring it into this setting in our lab. So all of our students have an opportunity to work in teams with our preschool teacher and learn about lesson planning, learn about management and guidance, learn about working with parents, learn how we assess and record data, and then have conferences with parents, and all that goes into that. And most importantly, I think they learn how to work then as a team, and all that goes into those soft skills that are important for employability. So wherever you go, no matter what you decide to do, you're always going to be teaching. You're going to be somebody's neighbor, somebody's auntie or uncle or a parent. So those skills will serve you well.
It's shown me what I'll have to do as a teacher, like with lesson planning and how to set up schedule a week of teaching, how to teach kids, how to work with kids. And it's basically taught me all those basic skills that I'm going to need as I go into college and as I go into becoming a teacher. I'd never really realized how much I like children or working with them, and it actually has opened my eyes to a lot. My plans as of right now are I'm going to go to Bay College and then hopefully go to NMU after. But I want to go into special education, and I want to be a special education teacher. If you've thought about working with children or going into teaching or anything, social working, anything like that, definitely go for it. It's definitely like the best class I've taken in high school.
In this class, we are using the South Carolina Teacher Cadet program. So students get an entry-level employability skills certificate when they complete those requirements. We are also working on a certification that students can test to be a paraprofessional in a school system or in another program after having this. Many of our students will also work in a child care center after they've had our program because they've had the required amount of entry-level training to enter into the workforce.
It gives you an opportunity to work in a real-life preschool lab with a bunch of kids, and it teaches you not only how to be a teacher, but how to be a leader, how to be active in your community, and just be a good person overall. I'm a second-year student, so I have the opportunity to go on placement with a real teacher in our community. I'm placed at a junior high art class, and that has definitely been the highlight of my year. It's a really fun experience. I think it's really prepared me for the workforce and to go out into the world.
After taking this course, most of our students will go on to post-secondary education. They can work towards an associate's degree in early childhood if they're interested in early childhood. Many of my students are going into elementary and secondary education. So they're going to possibly start at the community college because they can enroll with a really good deal with that 5th year paid for them. It's one thing to hear about it and what that might be like, but then when you actually hear about it, study it, and go and actually do it with kids, it's so rewarding. It's a very intentionally set up environment with activities that are going to give students hands-on opportunities to learn. So you can be having fun and still be learning a great deal.